I am extremely happy. I just want to tell you right now, warning everyone, looking at this dish will cause extreme happiness. Yeah. Welcome into another episode of the ABR Road Show. I'm your host, Jay Russell. I'm in Wilson, Kansas, only about 2 hours away from Wichita, Kansas. And let me tell you right now, we're standing in history. This building that I'm looking at right now has been here for over 100 years. And also while you're here standing, you're probably hungry. You want to get something to eat? You want to sample something? Come on to the sample room. Let's try some food together. Everybody, we made it over to the kitchen area. This is where all the magic happens. The man that's making the food back here, this is Hunter. What are you gonna be making for me today?
Chicken fried steak.
Chicken fried steak. What's the first thing you're gonna do?
So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come back here.
Okay.
And so our chicken fried steak is all hand cut and tenderized in-house. It'll be double breaded.
Okay.
And then we'll put it in buttermilk, and then it'll go back to our special herb blend flour. Then we'll drop it over in our pan here.
So now, how long does that normally take?
It takes about 1.5 to 2 minutes on each side. So we'll flip it once and then go from there. Might get flipped back one more time.
What's that mixed in with it?
So we have bacon and caramelized onions with a little bit of brown sugar, and then our house seasoning blend.
Brown sugar?
Uh-huh.
Kansas. I didn't know y'all get down like that. All right, my guy, this looks like it's done. I am extremely happy. I just want to tell you right now, warning everyone, looking at this dish will cause extreme happiness. I think it's time for taste time. Magnificent. Oh yeah, that is it right there. That's how I want my chicken fried steak. Food taste. Nice little crunchy inside, it's juicy. So juicy. I'm talking right now, the juices are like doing a Tootsie Roll in my mouth right now. Oh yeah, you already know what I'm about to get into. I've been looking at the food out there. I'm gonna try some more food out of America. Stay tuned for a sec. All right, America, we have moved over to the bar now. Let me introduce you. This is the owner, Melinda. You already know my guy, Hunter, over there. I gotta ask you first off here, the Sample Room Tavern, it has such a unique charm. What was the idea behind that?
Well, the Sample Room actually was where, in the days of the passenger trains, all of the salesmen would go down into that room, which at that point in time had nothing in it, and would open up all of their trunks and that type of thing, and people would come in and they could buy the samples that they brought in.
Okay.
Hence the name, the Sample Room.
I'm sure America was thinking like, all right, is Jay just out here sampling everything or what's going on? Okay, that makes sense. And then speaking about that too, this place has such a rich history. I was so fortunate to get in here a little bit earlier in America, and I got a personal tour from Melinda, and she told me about every single room here. If you could just walk America through, we're in the barn right now, so this is a separate area from the sample room, which is located in the Midland Railroad Hotel.
Railroad Hotel.
Hotel. So can you give everybody kind of just like a walkthrough? I want you guys to see what.
Would you like me to start in the hotel?
Yeah, you know what? Go in the hotel and then we can come over here to the bar.
Okay, so the hotel was actually built in 1899, and when I was a little girl, I used to come up here they had a luncheon counter, that type of thing. But when you come in the front door, there is a vestibule area, and then you go on to a hardwood floor, which has been there since 1899. That is an original floor. And if you look to your left, the front desk used to be right to your left, and then there are double doors that when the trains came through, they had a baggage car that would come up to the double doors and drop off the baggage, and then the desk was right there, and then the dining room was on the far west side. Well, now where the front desk was and where they opened the doors for the baggage, that is all dining room area. And we do things like wine dinners in there and events and overflow from the other dining rooms, that type of thing.
Gotcha.
And then if you go straight ahead, the desk that was put in the early 2000s is right there. And so one of the things that a lot of people don't know is that part of Paper Moon was filmed in the front area of the hotel. There was a lot of the actors from that particular movie stayed in the second and third floors, and then they shot on the stairway and in one of the bedrooms and then in the front. So it was, and you can see in the movie where the desk was originally is where it was in the movie. But then as you keep going, there's an area in the back. We have what are dog-friendly rooms in the hotel towards the back. But if you go the other way, we have a huge patio, which new pergola's coming in, and we do music out there, and we do dinner out there on the weekends. We do a lot of, we had a luncheon out there. We had a wedding out there in June.
Somebody did comment on the Facebook Live and said they got married here. And they said, you might be the winner of the Facebook, the $25 gift card.
It's really amazing. So that whole patio area is surrounded by perennial beds. And we have our chickens out there. And, we do not kill our chickens and eat them, but we do eat their eggs.
Okay, guys. I was asking, do they have names? You said no names,
a little bit more of a pet. And then when you come back in the hotel, if you go downstairs, there's a front entrance, and then there's a stairway entrance, and there's an elevator. You go down to the sample room, and the sample room is basically we do a full menu down there. So we do anything from chicken fried steak to ribeyes to strips to pasta. And then we also have a fairly large selection of vintage wines. And then we have a really good collection of whiskeys. So yes, we do a lot of whiskeys. We have some smoked whiskeys. So that is one of our favorite things.
I know you were talking about that you were back there cooking for me, but I know you're the general manager of the property as well. Tell me, what do you do around here at the property?
Every day is a different day. You never know what to expect or who you're going to meet. So I handle cooking for the events, and then I handle making new menus like our summer feature menu for the sample room, and as well as with the barn. And then I'm the guy that books all the weddings and corporate events. You name it, and we can do it.
And then he gets to do mundane things like payroll and ordering food. And so it's not all glamorous like he's talking about.
Gotcha. I see a lot of your friends showing up, supporting you out here, congratulating you, being featured on America's Best Restaurants.
Absolutely.
A question to both of you, how does that feel making you see you get that support from Wilson?
So I think it's really, I watched the comments come in on Facebook when you were doing different stuff. And that's really because we've worked really hard to upgrade and maintain the hotel. So to see that people really enjoy it, that are from this area, because we have a lot of customers that are from outside the area, but to see the local people talk about how much they like the food and they like when we have a band, that's a pretty amazing thing.
Since you're the man back in the kitchen, do you want to explain the food that's right in front of you?
So first off, we have our creme brulee, which is a custard dish garnished with the fresh berries and the burnt sugar on top. And then we have our poached salmon, which is made with a white wine to kind of tenderize it and juice all the way through. And then we put it in the broiler with our homemade beurre blanc sauce on top, served with our wild rice and roasted broccoli. And then we have our hand-cut ribeye with our hand-breaded and fried onion rings and a twice-baked potato.
Yeah, that's a serious, this gives me baked potato.
Yes. And then lastly, we have our bread pudding with our rum sauce.
Well, I do want to put this out there too. I want to wish you an early, happy 70th birthday. 70 years young, ladies and gentlemen. And then on top of that too, you're gonna be celebrating in October 2024, the 125th anniversary
Of this hotel. That's
this
right.
hotel.
Pretty
I mean,
amazing.
When you think about it, in general, even the wood that I was stepping on a little bit earlier, I'm like, this wood's
A
1899.
lot of people have walked on that wood. Don't you wish you could know them all?
He said, jeez. But there's so many just different nooks and crannies around here. We're only here for 4 hours during the shoot. You definitely need more time. Book a hotel room, get some good food at the Sample Room, wake up in the morning, head over to the bar. Then after that, say hello to the chickens.
Yeah,
Okay? There you go. Well, thank you so much for letting us come out here. This has been wonderful. And I probably got to go say goodbye to the biggest check egg
Yes, you do.
in the
you
world
do.
there.
That is the biggest check egg.
I'm a man of my word, America. Right behind me is the largest check patterned egg that I've seen. Now, this is the one that's out in Wilson, Kansas. They definitely made their stamp. I'm full of food right now, and I gotta get back on the road. I'm Jay Russell, your tasty guide for the trip all across America. Have a good one.